Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Steel Frags, and tonight I have Odyssey for Home from the House of ARMAF, or Odyssey Home Black. Before we get into the video, I would like to thank everybody for showing up once again. All the new subscribers, old subscribers, and potential subscribers. Thank you, and help me make the world a better smelling place. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get it going. So we're going to hop right into it, right? So we have this fragrance. It's pretty well-known fragrance, but I haven't reviewed it. So, these nostrils and eyes and different sensibilities are going to be unique to my experience, and it may be helpful for your potential purchase of this fragrance. So let's get right into it. So first off, this is said to be a inspiration of Tom Ford Noir Extreme. I don't know what that smells like, but I can tell you that this smells really good, and it does have some very distinct notes that they'll remind you. It's very familiar, but at the same time, it's unique. So let me spray this on, and then we'll revisit this in real time. We'll get into the notes, and we'll tell you how this smells and performs. Ooh. So, right off the atomizer, you get the top notes of vanilla and amber. Then you have the mids of oriental notes, spices and iris, and the base of vanilla, leather, and jasmine. If that all sound good to you, you might as well just retire your nose, man, because this is a classic. And what it smells like right off the top, it smells almost like a Pepsi or like a Coca-Cola. It's a weird kind of reference, but it smells like a Pepsi or a Coca-Cola. It's this very sweet, ambery vanilla, almost if you've ever had a vanilla Coke. That's what it smells like on the opener. But I've had enough intimate relations with this fragrance to let you know that it whispered in my ear one night, and it said, we're not just vanilla cola in a bottle. No, we got clean iris coming down as the fragrance sits. So yes, this cleans up very nice. It takes a little while. That opening is interesting because it's that vanilla Coke kind of smell, ambery, vanilla, sweet, but not like, don't get it twisted, not sickeningly sweet, but like a fresh, sweet kind of smell, like fresh, like you just cracked open a vanilla Coke. But as it sits, you start to get more of the spices. I don't know, these are listed on, the notes are listed on Fragrantica. They don't specify what kind of spices they're talking about. They just say spices. And it just smells spicy. Not like Lowry seasoning spicy, but spicy. Yes. And now as it starts to settle, you get this really, the sweetness is still there, but at this point the iris takes over. And you get this soapy, kind of sticky kind of iris that mixes with this sweetness. And you can start to enjoy some of that jasmine too, some of the light florals mixing with the spice, the overall iris and all that. So, does this smell good? That's the $1 million question, right? That's the whole purpose of this video. And I'm going to tell you that it fulfills that purpose. This is a complete fragrance, a classic. Classic. And it can be worn for many different seasons. But before we get into that, let's get into the numbers, right? So, as far as numbers go, longevity on this, I would say that it is very strong. It is, as far as the life, the life of this fragrance, you're talking about 7 to 9 hours on skin maybe a little longer on clothes. This does project pretty good. I would say you get like a 2 foot bubble, 2 to a foot for the first 2 hours. Decent, especially if you overspray. If you overspray, it's gonna give you the full. It's gonna give you the top. It's gonna give you that top number. So what I mean is, it's gonna give you the longevity of 9 hours. It's gonna give you 2 feet. If you go lighter on the spray, it's going to give you maybe 7 hours, maybe 1 foot of projection for the first 2 hours. But first 2 hours, 1 to 2 feet of projection. Sillage is amazing on this. You move your hand, move it, and the fragrance moves with it. The fragrance follows behind. This fragrance is a stalker. It will follow you wherever you go. And it will bring people along with it. It smells amazing. This is a great date night fragrance. This is a great date fragrance. Did I say that right? Yeah, date fragrance. This is a good all around. If you want to smell good, it is not. It does have that sweetness, but it's not the real like clubby juvenile kind of sweetness that I particularly like. Some of the playeristic fuckboy fragrances that I enjoy very, very much. It's not that kind of sweetness, but it does have that very classy, clean iris note. Oh, and it's here now. That very clean, classic iris note that carries into the mid and the dry down. There's slight leather, but leather is not really a player in this. So think of this as a good first impression fragrance. This is a good kind of fragrance, a possible signature scent. It is a little more versatile than, let's say, something like a Jean Paul Gaultier or a Paco Rabanne or a Valentino. Like those kinds of fragrances are good, but I feel like they almost I love those types of fragrances. Those are my favorite kind of fragrances, but I feel like they almost limit themselves with the absolute madness that comes out of those atomizers. They limit themselves some to very like specific situations. Like you wouldn't wear Le Male. Well, some of us wouldn't wear Le Male. Then again, there's some of us who would wear Le Male to a funeral. Some of us who would wear Le Male to the veterinarian's office. Some of us who would wear Le Male to the dollar store. Yeah. But most people are not going to do that. So do as I say, not as I do. And this, you could wear this instead. You don't have to try to woo or impress the people at the dollar store. I'm going off the hinges here. Great fragrance, right? So what season? We're talking about summer? No. Winter? Yes. Fall? Yes. Spring? Yes. So it's 3 seasons. 3 seasons and just overall solid fragrance. Clean, fresh, sweet. Enough said. Thank you. And help me help you make the world a better smelling place. Like, comment, subscribe, share your experiences on the different fragrances that we talk. You can start a correspondence with me in the comments section. I'm very active. I do answer questions, and I do like to see who's watching these videos. So wherever you're from, you can drop your location if you feel safe. I will not stalk you. I will talk to you, though. All right. As always, man, y'all know what it is. Till next time. Peace.